All right, we're live.
What's up, guys?
Yes, what's up, guys, from Houston?
Live from Houston.
Yes. Let's give a few minutes for everybody to file in here.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a very, very special Between Two Slabs live at the Tristar Houston Sports Collectors Convention. We are in downtown Houston, coming from you live. Just finished the day 2 of the show, about to go to trade night.
Oh, don't mess with the hobbies
What's up,
in
guys?
here.
What's up, buddy? Got 2 people, and he is old. How's old?
OG in the house.
Come on in.
Don't mess. Is this OG? This is not OG Card Scammer, is it?
What? Don't mess?
Yeah. How come he says OG in the house?
Um,
Waiting for a tow truck. Uh-oh. That's not good. Sorry to hear that.
OG, is that you? Don't mess with a hobby?
Jago is up here.
Jago, what's up, man? Oh yeah.
He's got an alter ego.
You have a
Yes, this is OG. He's got a burner account and his regular account.
Dangerous, dude.
Okay, Brian Adams. What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother?
Let me fix this real quick, guys.
So we thought we'd give you guys a report.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we thought we'd give you guys a report on day 2 of Houston before we head out on trade night.
Okay. How do you do that? Oh, share. Okay. Copy. I got to go over here to mine too real quick. Got to do a lot of work here. Yeah, this is how quick we're doing this.
If you guys have questions, get them in.
On the fly.
We'll do a short Between Two Slabs today, about maybe half an hour or so before we head out to trade night. But a lot of things going on today. Is much different than the first day for sure. It's a very different show here, guys. A very different show than what we're
different energy. Yeah. Different energy in the room.
Oh, DJS. Okay, who are the hots? Let me highlight this here.
Okay, got it.
Yes, DJ. Who are the? Wait, no, that's not it.
Okay,
DJ. Who are the hot sports card names people are buying? Talking about. Well, this show is a little bit different. This show is not like your regular show where it's like majority modern cards. I would say like 40% of this show is vintage.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, majority raw vintage too. So that's very interesting. Probably about 20-30% sports memorabilia, and then the rest is going to be modern. So it's very different here. But the names that I've been hearing about, I don't know. Does anybody come to mind?
No, I mean it's just like a lot of your just vintage, Hall of Famers, definitely, and memorabilia. I mean, it's just kind of like a little all over the place. It's not like Dallas Card Show where you have a lot of graded slab singles. It's a little different. It's a little different things, and it's not the same crowd that I usually see at all the card shows.
Yeah, it's
a different mixed crowd. A lot of people who don't know, who you or I are. Because it's a little more older, mature group.
Yeah, and normally I would say at the Dallas show we can spot trends in the hobby, right? But here it seems like these guys are very specific what this show caters to, which is going to be vintage and sports memorabilia. So I wouldn't say there's any things that are really trending here. A lot of football I see. Very little F1. So if you guys are interested about that, very little F1 here. Very little love for Marvel and the alternative stuff, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had success for the people that have wanted that stuff. They've come to our table, and I made some killer deals today, guys. But it's not the same type of feedback that we've been getting at the other shows. So that's very interesting to me.
No, it's not like when you at Dallas where you start out right out the gate, at 10 a.m. and you're selling and buying right at 10 a.m., right from the gate. Mm-hmm. Here, we're in a very, interesting corner. We're next to, if anybody knows Tristar, they are one of the sponsors at the National and do all the autograph signings at the National. So it's always packed. And there are a lot of famous athletes here, a lot of Hall of Famers from all sports, mostly Houston, Dallas, Texas area, that are here getting the autographs. But once they're gone, the signings are done, it gets kind of emptied out. But it is a very huge venue over here at the Energy Park where the Texans play.
Yeah, we were actually struggling to make deals. We didn't have as much foot traffic as we're used to here, so we had to really go find the deals, I would say, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've been very spoiled lately. So this little shock to the system, I would say. I mean, we've met a lot of new people, which is always a great thing. Meeting new people. But you have your ups and downs, your ebbs and flows, and I've had more goods and bad. So I'll take a hit for it. Yeah. But it's lesson learned. You learn new things.
Right. Don't mess with the hobby here. That's OG. Just hit a local card show, picked up some hits, and had a crazy day. Well, share it with us. What you got?
Yeah, what's your crazy day?
Yeah, I would love to hear that. Brian, thank you so much, Brian. We love you, brother. You're like the sponsor of our show. Thank you so much. Always appreciate you, Brian. Axel, good luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna hit up trade night after this, guys. We're gonna try to salvage the day. I mean, we got some deals, guys. It wasn't like totally terrible, but we had to work for it for sure. Sam's in the house. What's up, Sam?
What's up, Sam?
Let's see. Let me see. Going through here.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is we have found some very interesting signed memorabilia. I mean, we've seen stuff like a signed letter from George Washington, a Picasso. We saw John Hancock's John Hancock.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about, guys. Like, after seeing this show, I'm thinking like historical autographs could be a very interesting play. And I'll tell you guys my thoughts about that. Like, I'm seeing things like Martin Luther King signed PSA slabs.
How much did they want for that?
$30,000 for Martin Luther King.
Oh my goodness.
Signed photograph. I saw an Albert Einstein signed photograph. I saw George Washington, John Hancock. There's some other
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Picasso. So some crazy stuff here, guys. And what's interesting to me is that I'm seeing these things in PSA slabs or BGS slabs. And I was thinking to myself, man, if these things were not in slabs, we wouldn't care about it at a show like this, right? But the fact that they're in something that we recognize that kind of legitimizes what it is, that makes it very interesting to me. So that could be a play in the future, guys. I'm not saying go buy the stuff now, but like, I'm thinking to myself, like, this George Washington signed letter that I saw, it looked like a historic. It is a historical artifact. It's from 1778 or something like that. And I was like, oh man, that is so cool.
And how much was that?
That was $25,000.
Wow.
Right. But I mean, it's one of a kind signed artifact. It was a military discharge letter that said General George Washington on it, and had his signature and had handwriting and everything from 1783. And I'm thinking to myself, like, that is such a cool historical piece, right? Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's in a slab, which makes it recognizable to our community, I was like, oh man, that could be a play. And then I was looking at that Martin Luther King. I posted all this stuff on my stories, guys, so you guys can see it there. But I was looking at a Martin Luther King signed picture. Wow. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. I would love to have something like that in my collection. Obviously, I'm priced out of that market right now, but that's very interesting. That made me think a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Like, to actually have that person knowing that they made that signature themselves with their own hand, and you have a piece of that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that'll be something we'll highlight in the vlogs and stuff like that. But I thought that was one standout from this show, because this show is like mainly like tailored to like sports memorabilia. So I guess that's like part of the memorabilia category also. So that was just very cool to me.
Yeah, it was very neat. Very neat.
Okay, let's get to some of these comments here. Joseph Gascon.
Curator, I know you like Marvel. Do you ever see 1996 cards moving at card shows? And do you own a set yourself?
Okay, so he's talking about Marvel Masterpiece 1996. This is one of the more rare ones because they were short printed. And no, I don't see these at all because they're pretty rare. And if I do, they're going to be like a raw one. And, raw ones don't go for that much. I've seen graded versions online, like PSA 10s online, PSA 9s, and they go for a few $100s. But I've never seen them at a show. And no, I do not own a set of this. My favorite Marvel Masterpiece is 1992 because I love that artist, Joe Jesco. Now,
is there any chase cards in there? Like, what would be the thing if I was looking for Marvel Masterpieces vintage from the 90s? If I see something at a show, what should I grab if I see it?
Well, all the main characters. I don't know what the chase cards in there are. Probably some hollows or something like that. So I'm not sure what that is. I have to do some research before I can get back to you on that. Don't mess with the hobby here.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How are the autos? I think he's talking about like the historical autos.
Yes.
They're graded like 9. These historical autos are like graded like 9, which is very funny because these autos are like hundreds of years old, or they're like at least decades old, and they grade a 9 when sticker autographs of today's athletes don't even grade a 9 sometimes. So it's really funny how things have changed when you put it in that perspective.
Yeah, they even have Pablo Picasso's autograph, and I think someone said it was only 3,500. I'm like, God, buy that. I think it was slabbed by PSA authenticated.
Yes.
And I was like, you put that on your wall, you can tell your friends you own a Picasso.
Oh, another one I saw was Paul Revere, guys.
Paul Revere.
Some dude had a Paul Revere PSA slab autograph. Insane.
You should buy that and put it next to your battleships.
I wanted that George Washington, to be honest. If I had the money, I would get that George Washington letter.
It would definitely complement that
for sure.
Of the battleships.
Goats and Ballers in the house. What's up, brother?
What's up, buddy?
Let's see. Jay Favors, who's signing at the show? A lot of people. I mean, there's too many to
Eric
list.
Dickerson, Marshall Falk, Steve Francis, Ralph Sampson. I saw him today. Definitely a lot of guys that played within the area of Houston, Dallas.
Mm-hmm. So this is an interesting question.
DJs S, do you notice that older people that sell vintage cards are harder to negotiate, more firm with their prices than most people selling ultra modern? Definitely.
Yes. I will say this, and I talked to a lot of these guys today because I was trying to learn about the vintage market. These older gentlemen, they're less about. They don't comp at all. The guys, like, you talk to comps about them, they will give you a dirty eye.
Yeah.
They don't comp at all. I mean, they do it to an extent, but like if it goes down or if it fluctuates, they're like, who cares, right? Go find this card somewhere else. That's their answer. They care more about eye appeal than the grade itself. They mainly use slabs like a PSA, BGS to authenticate the card, to show that it's real, rather than grade the card and assign a value based off of that. So it's definitely a different market, different category with its own set of rules, which I thought was very interesting. But a lot of vintage moving here. Definitely. I sold like 2 or 3 vintage cards that I had. That's gained like the most interest.
Yeah, I just think because vintage people, they're not looking to move or flip things like overnight. Like they don't care. They're more into it for the long term, and rather just keep it in their PC and wait for the price to show up.
Right.
T times 210 cards. What's up, man? I wonder if weather has a lot to do with foot traffic. Could be. That's the reason I wasn't able to drive there. Yeah, there has been some like ice storms, I think, some bad weather, black ice on the road from like Dallas and Austin. The weather has been really cold lately here, like freezing. I was not used to it. It definitely took my breath away. I was super, super cold at the show. It took about a day for the venue to heat up, but it's a little warmer now. What do you think? You think there's reason?
Today was good. Today the weather wasn't bad, but yeah, yesterday was so cold, and a lot of people said that they couldn't make it to the show because of the ice on the road. So I think that was just bad timing for the weather.
Inglorious P, how was the show? Was there a lot of people there?
Yesterday was dead. Like
yes.
Super dead. Very disappointing. Today was better, but not what we're used to, for sure.
It's a very large venue, I will say that.
Yeah, I think a lot of it had to do with where we're located too, because we're like in the back. Like, do they not know who we are? You know, guys. Right? Like, did they not know? Like, did they think that we were just a couple first timers? Because they put us all the way in the back, like almost in the storage area. We're like in a storage closet area.
I left some photos on my IG. So look on my profile at Merworld Cars. You'll see the photos of where we're located.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find. We need like either like hire one of those guys that spin the arrow, the cardboard arrow at Subway. You need to hire one of him, or one of those like car dealership guys that does this.
Yeah, it's very, very disappointing with the location, but I mean, I guess it is what it is, guys.
It is, yeah. Lesson learned.
Yes. Let's see.
Goats and Ballers. What do you guys think of the Marvel Black Diamond Infinity Stone cards?
You actually have some of those.
That's
right?
The ones I have, right?
Is
that the diamond?
Yes.
The die cut
I think
cards?
No, you have the
the Infinity Stones. Yes.
Yeah.
I just submitted a Doctor Strange to PSA.
I think that's a play, guys. I think that's a play for sure. I like those ones a lot.
So I can't wait to see what the grade of it is. Hopefully I'll post it soon, another week or two.
Okay. Let me just answer
OG
here. OG, I hope everything works out with your tow car. Sorry about that, brother.
Yeah, man. Good luck. Hope the weather's not bad there.
Mm-hmm.
Jago, is there a particular sport athlete that is selling more at the Pacific Show? No, it's just pretty much like a broad of vintage players, and then of course your goats.
Yeah, I mean vintage baseball, I would say.
I mean, you sold a Jordan, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. I sold the Jordan, guys. I had to defend the Jordan a little bit from this dude, and I had to lecture him on how to properly value it. And after I explained to him that, he paid me up for it. So, and I got it on video, guys. So, but yeah, I did sell my Jordan today.
Okay, good. What else do we have here? What do you guys think about collecting coins? You've dabbled in that, right?
I mean, like I'm not like a collectible coin collect. I mean, when I was a kid, yeah, but today I wouldn't do it unless I was just buying like gold and silver.
Okay.
But not for the collectible value, whatever they call it, the numeristic value of it or whatever. I would just buy it for because it's a precious metal.
Okay.
But I'm not a coin collector, guys. I mean, I joke about it a lot. Sometimes I'll say, you know, if you can't take the heat of card collecting, go collect stamps, go collect coins.
Oh,
but I got nothing. I got nothing against that community.
So we have next here. Hello, brother. I hope your day was filled with the love of family and friends.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you, brother.
We have
Appreciate
our family and friends here.
Appreciate that.
Mark Brady, how much was Einstein's auto?
$30,000.
God, those were like a lot of six-figure digits for these historical figures.
Yes.
Carl Daly, what's up, man? I collect Ohtani rookie cards. I got a PSA 10 pop 15 and a BGS 9.5 pop 6 1 higher. Donruss red 99. I figure if I sell one, I can buy another Ohtani. I don't have, but not sure which I should keep. Both.
Sell one going into the season, I would say, because that's when the hype. Because a lot of people are going to be talking about Ohtani and seeing, oh, is that last season a fluke? Is he going to be healthy? So they're going to be buying into the hype.
Yep,
yeah, as long as he's healthy and he has a good spring training, people will be buying into the hype. So you can sell one, whichever one you like the least, and then you can keep the other one as like a gamble. If he does really well, if he has another season like he did last year, people are going to be calling him the greatest player in the world. So you'll want to have some Ohtani in stock.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think, anyways.
That way you have a win-win.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
What do we have?
I'm trying to go through the comments here.
Okay.
Appreciate everybody joining us on a Saturday night.
64.
I'm going to show you guys some deals here. Let me just get through these comments real quick here.
I can't wait to see the deals. Who do we have next? Okay.
If I don't get to your comments, guys, I'm sorry. You can post it again if you want us. I'm just trying to go through these.
Where are you, lads? What's up, man? From Australia?
Yes.
No, we're not in Australia. We're in Houston, Texas. And we just had some Texas barbecue. We just got back from it. And now we're going to go to trade night after this show. Alexander, what's up, man? You guys talked Golden yet? Bidding on anything? PMG Blue Marble 2017 set at $120,000.
You know, there are golden auctions ending tomorrow, but we've been so busy here, guys. We can't keep track of anything. But very interesting. What do you say? Blue Marble 2007 set to 120,000?
Yes.
That
set.
2017, you say. Let me tell you guys.
The Spider-Man, right?
Let me tell you guys about what I got today. Let me show you some things, okay? First of all, I got this right here. This will be on the Whatnot pretty soon. This is a cool little Star Wars card here.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, got that in a deal. Picked up this
Black Widow.
I think this is 2017.
Oh, yeah.
Black Widow red, very good condition. I'll send that off to grading. Picked up this Vibranium Moon Knight.
Very good. What's that one called?
This is the refined.
It looks like cracked ice. Yeah, they call it refined.
Refined out of 99. Pick that up, and then check this out, guys. I got that. If you guys watch me on the live, let me know if you guys watched my live last night when I was talking about what my plans were. Remember that guy in the orange sweater that I was pointing out that I said I had to like smoosh him a little bit to work on him? I did, guys. I worked on him. I worked on him all night, all day. I softened him up. He was really hard because I just met this guy like yesterday and he was very, very firm on his prices, but I beat him. I tenderized him, guys, like a bag of meat. Okay. I tenderized him and I got him. I worked him. I'm not going to tell you
I hope he's not watching.
Yes. I'm not going to tell you guys the details of the deal because I actually filmed it. So it will be on my vlog, but this is what I got from him. Okay.
Oh, let's see it. Let's check it out.
2017. Check that out. Oh, 2017 Captain America Red, PSA 9.
Ooh.
2017.
Beautiful.
2017.
Ooh, color match.
Color match. PSA 8, Captain America.
That's numbered out of what?
50. 50.
Okay.
And then, guys, this is where I really tenderized him. Boom, 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 boom. Worked all day for this, okay? Masterful plan is what I did here. This is what I pulled from him. 2017 Spider-Man Miles Morales PSA 8. All three of these I picked up, guys.
That's a beauty, man.
Paid up for it, but I got a good deal considering what he originally was asking for. Got that. That was the big deal that saved my day today. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Let's see here. And all that I got all that on tape, so you guys will be able to see the deal when I
oh nice
cut
Can't
the vlog.
Wait to watch it.
Mm-hmm. This is our friend. This is our friend Quincy here.
What's up, Quincy? Wish I could have made it out there, guys. How would you grade the show so far? You're better off where you are now.
I wouldn't recommend it, honestly, guys.
Especially if you're a Spidey fan.
Yeah, for us, unless you're like really into vintage or sports memorabilia, this is very niche show. So I would not recommend this show. I mean, but every card show is what you make of it, of course. So like, I mean, I just pulled this.
Still got those.
I just pulled all these crazy things right here. So like the people that, you know, you can do well, right? But it's just not like something that I would recommend.
And like I said, we're going to trade night after this tonight.
Yeah.
We'll, be around other people who are selling, hopefully, things like this as well.
Yes.
Jago, support the stream by giving it a like.
Yes, please, guys. Like.
On my own computer. Feed the gods. What's up, Aaron? Good evening, gentlemen.
Yes. What's up, brother?
Hope the shirt fit, dude. Calvin B. Cards. Hello, everyone.
Thor's in the house.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Let's see.
Trying to warm up here. It was been cold in Houston, guys. Very cold. Not used to it being from LA. What's up, Ian? How much was the Widow?
Okay, so this is how I got the Black Widow, guys. Basically, this gentleman came to my table and he wanted one of my cards. And I said he didn't have any cards that I wanted. He only wanted to trade, right? He didn't have any cards that I wanted. So I said, look, dude, here's the deal. Over there on that table, there's a guy who's got a Black Widow PMG. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you can get that from him, I'll pay you $900 for it. And I gave him that mission just to kind of get him out of my hair, because I didn't think he was going to do it. He came back with it. So somehow he was very persuasive. He moved in there, traded for this because he had a card that guy wanted, came back. So I honored my word. I gave him $900 in trade value for this. And then he traded into a different card. And I actually got cash back on that. So I did a cash trade deal with the guy. Cash trade deal for the Black Widow.
Love it. Congrats. Let's see here. You worked him over.
I did. I tenderized him, guys. It was beautiful.
Tipperoni.
But he's very happy with what he got to.
Yes. He seems happy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll still be able to hang out with him tonight.
Yes. See, let me go through the comments here for you guys. Ooh.
What do we have? Ed, he says, it was awesome to meet y'all. It was likewise, Ed.
Yes, definitely. All the guys that came to say hi to us, all the members of the Curator Army, all the supporters of my Two Slabs, all the Merlin Maniacs. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. It's always great to meet you guys at a show. I love it.
And Aaron goes, I have a question for the Marvel PMGs. Which year is better, 13 or 17?
2013 is the most rare, okay?
Because that's the inaugural, right?
Yes. And a lot of people like that one, so I would say that's the most rare. But I love the artwork on 2017.
Yeah, me too.
So it's very niche, right? Like the artwork is different every year, so it just kind of depends on how it appeals to that person.
Now, were there years between 13 and 17?
Yes, 2015, 17. Then they did a subset of 18.
So the odd years.
Yes.
At first, until 18.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, what's up, AJ? How's Houston?
Yes, LA Hobbyist. Houston's great. It's great so far.
Yeah.
Different type of show, but great.
H-Town Ball Club cards. Merlin, thank you for the tray. The Rock for Jerry Stackhouse. No, thank you, dude. It was a pleasure.
Oh, you got that from him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm a Tar Heel, so
Very
I have
awesome.
Jerry Stackhouse PMG.
Come back to me if you had that bird. We'll talk, brother.
Yes.
Yes.
Pleasure meanie, man.
Yes.
AO Rhino, what do you guys think of 2013 Marvel's Greatest Battle gold cards?
I can't picture what
I've
those
seen
are.
a couple of them.
Yeah.
We've seen them. I have. At least you've seen a couple.
Have I? I can't
I thought
remember.
you bought
right
one. I wasn't sure. It's kind of has the gold frame around it.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron says, thanks again, Merlin. The shirt fits well. Thank you again for cool. Both of you two were really cool. Yeah, thank you coming all the way from Murrieta, California, and seeing us last week at the Card Stock Trading Show in Van Nuys.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I had a great time talking with you.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm going through this, guys. Trying to go through these comments.
He's using the mouse
pad.
Oh,
guess who's in the house?
What's up, Flippin' Steve? Can't wait to hang out with you in Atlanta. Can't wait to see your display cases.
Yes. Do you want to tell them about any of your deals? I think we got to the end of the comments here.
Well, I didn't have much deals. Well, I made that one deal yesterday, the rock for the Jerry Stackhouse.
You picked something up today from this.
Yes. Thanks a lot for the great curator here. Pat him on the back. He made a good deal with me because I was going to make a separate deal by myself with the same guy who had these PMGs he just showed you. But he had a Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor autograph card numbered out of 40.
On card.
And I had already at the Dallas show
graded
purchased the Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader in the Darth Vader costume. So it was the same series. So I wanted this as a companion piece, and they had just been too damn high on eBay. I've been losing bids and everything, and this one came to me, and this guy gave me a good offer. But then the great curator talked to me and said, Merlin, let me make a bulk deal on everything. And how much do you want it for? And I told him X amount, and he goes, you know what? I'll see what I can even do even better, okay? Because I'll buy all these cards at once, and you just pay me back. And he worked that deal, and he saved him about $300 to $400 extra. So thank you so much, man.
Yeah, it worked to perfection, guys. Boom. We bundled.
Boom.
We got it.
So I was very happy about that move. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes. And you guys will see all the stuff. We'll post pictures of everything. We'll make vlogs. All the stuff we got on tape.
So that made my day.
Yes.
And then I sold a flawless autograph, Nikola Jokic.
Yes, that was a nice one.
From one of our fans.
That was a steal with the price you sold.
Yes, I know, right?
Yes.
He was happy. He said that was the most expensive card he'd ever bought in his life. So thank you very much. It's Jay, right? Jay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for buying that card for me.
Yes.
And thanks for hanging out and entertaining me all day.
Right. NorCal Emperor is
What's
in the
up,
house.
man? What's up, gentlemen? Mervin, how's the vibe in general? Everybody's super nice, but it's not, the energy isn't like pow exploding like it was in Dallas or at Van Nuys last week.
Yeah, it's a more chill vibe here, but everybody's still cool. Everybody's been very welcoming.
It's a lot of space, so everything's very spread out, and they're actually having a brick fest across the way, which you told me was a Lego festival, building festival. I'd love to check that out.
Yeah.
A global sports card investor. Question: could you ever imagine a world without card shows? I don't have to imagine. How would you lads play this collecting investing game? Use internationals have many roadblocks that make things hard.
When we had the pandemic, all the card shows were closed. So the only game in town was online marketplaces, which is at that time was eBay. So that's how people transacted, and Instagram, right? So we just got out of that. So it could happen again. It wouldn't shock me, but that's how you would play the game. Just basically all online transactions.
Nice.
Yes.
It's great to socialize and meet new people and, just talk cards. It's a passion, the love for it, and to have that interaction with other people that you can't get when you're at home on the computer buying the cards. Like someone asked me during trade night last night, like, will this last? And I'm like, of course it will, because it gives us people a reason to go out and talk about it. Yeah. Like, you can always do it at home. Yeah. But you don't get the enjoyment and the pleasure, sharing these experiences and your cards with other people.
100% agree.
Do you, B says, do those Star Wars autos have a refractor look to them? I don't think no, they don't. No.
Some do.
The ones I have, I don't though.
Yeah. If it's up from the Topps Chrome, it does, but the series before that, it does not.
They're really nice though. They're expensive, but nice. Dano, good day, mates. Hope you're both well from Australia. Feed the gods. I've always wanted to get into Marvel, but I feel really spread between Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, football, hockey, baseball, and UFC. That's a lot. Any tips about having this too many sports and TCG to chase, or keep it simple?
Well, I would say keep it simple if you can. You want to consolidate just because it's easier to manage, but really just do whatever you like. If you like to collect all those things and you have the attention span to do it, go for it, man. For me, I try to keep my niche to like 3 or 4 different types of categories, but you just collect whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, whatever chase you enjoy doing that you get satisfaction out of. I would say go for it. And it's okay to go like all UFC, and then when you lose interest, you go to Pokemon or whatever, and then you go to the next one. It's okay to switch around as long as you're having fun. That is the most important thing, Aaron. Don't feel like you have to do it in a specific way.
Right.
Whatever you enjoy doing, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I collect the Marvel and the Star Wars because I enjoy watching the shows and the movies. I mean, I watch the episode as soon as it comes out on a Wednesday nights, at midnight. I go to the theater to see Marvel and Star Wars on opening night with my girlfriend because I love that stuff. I'm very familiar with the stuff. I'm even familiar with Pokemon. I play Pokemon Go, but I don't understand the card. For them. I don't understand the TCG, so I don't really invest in them because I don't know that much about them. And the same thing with like F1 racing or NASCAR. I mean, I know some of the guys, but I don't really put money into it. I only do the things I really enjoy. I enjoy soccer, football, and basketball, and Marvel, and celebrity cards because I know a lot about it. That's the only reason, and I enjoy doing those things outside of the card market.
Definitely.
Leon says, did you get the 2 PMGs?
You missed it, Leon. I showed you everything I got. I got 3 PMGs from that deal, 4 total on this trip, and I'm going for 1 card tomorrow, a jambalaya. So we'll see if I can get that.
Jambalaya. Oh, I forgot about that.
We'll see if I can get that.
You went looking for that today.
Yes,
too,
yes. I've got a lead on the jambalaya, so we'll see if I get it here.
What we got next here? All right. Flipping Steve, did you find any Marvel other than PMGs?
Just vintage Marvel. None of the modern stuff except for the couple PMGs, but like a lot of the 90s stuff, like in dollar boxes and things like that.
Yeah, and some people brought like just raw stuff to you that maybe is good for Whatnot.
Yeah, I picked up a handful of cards that I'll take to the Whatnot, but some people do have Marvel, like the 90s stuff, but they're pretty high on it. So there's nothing that I could do with it.
Not like Dallas was. And I'm sure Atlanta's Culture Collision is going to be, a lot of people bring things to us. And Glorious P, what other shows are y'all going to move forward?
Well, Atlanta is what
Atlanta Culture Collision, and Flipping Steve's going to be there with us. A lot of Marvel guys, a lot of YouTuber guys that we all know and friends with will all be there. So it's going to be a happening show, guys. So if you can make it, I suggest going. Global Sports Card Investor. We have a huge online community. I run one of Australia's biggest NBA card marketplaces on Facebook, but I'm not exactly sure how to start up a face-to-face community.
I would say do meetup groups. I don't know if they have meetup groups in Australia, but why don't you tell them about how we do it here? Meetups, the meetup groups, like your Pokemon group and stuff like that.
Oh, like Discord?
Something like that, whatever,
Oh, yeah, we do everything. I mean, even I'm
like face-to-face meetup groups he's talking about.
Oh, yeah, we have like a meetup group. I actually met a group on Discord, but I was walking around a park one day playing Pokemon Go. I was taking a break from editing, and I saw like 100 people at a raid, and they were all meeting, and they're like, "Oh, y'all do this all the time?" I'm like, "All the time." And I was like, "Well, how do I find out about the next meetup for a raid?" And they're like, "Well, we have a community on Discord." So it's like, "What's Discord?" So they gave me the code, the pass, they gave me an invite, and I got into this Pokemon Go community through Discord. So whenever there's a meetup or a trade or a group of us meeting to do something, they contact me through Discord.
Yeah. Basically, the easiest way for you to do it is every community needs some type of organizer. If you organize an event, people will come. Even if it's just a handful of people, you do it one time, and then you build off of that experience, and more people will come. We all want to meet up and trade cards and have card shows and things like that. We just need somebody willing to take on the leadership role, the organizer role, and doing it. Even if you start a local card show, I bet you people will come out there. So just try it out. Maybe you get a few people to help you. Worst case scenario, it's not a big turnout, but then you learn, and if you do it consistently, you will grow that event. I promise you that.
Yeah, just like sponsor a show at like a local gym or something. Like what people do here. It's very simple. Just go small. Maybe have like 10 tables and just work from there. You don't need to go big.
Right.
And I'm sure you'll have a huge response. Calvin B. Cards ask, what are you guys' thoughts on Battle Spectre Gems next PMGs?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. I have a bunch right now.
That's all I'm going to say about
the show.
Yeah, that's all we can say about that because we're still buying them ourselves.
And even though I'm not selling them here, I'm still buying them.
Yes.
North Carolina Emperor, show some of y'all's pickups today.
We did that earlier in the stream. I already put mine away, but we will post on Instagram and there will be in the vlog. So you'll see them shortly.
I thought I hit it here, but I guess not. Nope. Thought I had it here with me. What you got next?
Yeah, I think we hit all the questions here now.
Okay,
so we can just give our wrapping thoughts, and then we got to go to trade night, guys.
We have trade night.
Yeah,
so we want to say hello and just give a report from Houston.
Yeah, and we'll be posting things on the Instagram during trade night. So if anything crazy happens, we'll show you guys. So just kind of follow us there.
Yeah, follow us both on Instagram. Me, Merlin, and Merle Cards, you know, and of course Dan, the Great Curator at the Great Curator.
Yeah, but so far it's been a different show, guys. I don't want to say bad or anything like that because we've had success. We've made the most of it. We've had to really adapt, I would say, to this show because it's been a lot different than what we're used to. But we're still finding deals. We're still having a good time. We're still making like interesting content for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy that.
We're trying to make lemonade out of lemons.
Yes, for sure. But you know, we'll see what happens tonight. Okay, so we'll bring you guys some updates.
And speaking of lemons, I'm ready to have a big tall glass of lemonade right now. Okay?
Yes. Okay, guys.
With some vodka or rum in it.
Yes. So we'll wrap it up, guys. We'll see you the next time. But you know, you can expect some vlogs for us. If not, follow us on Facebook.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys. Talk to y'all Tuesday.
Guys.